buenos dias, buenos dias, and welcome back to another episode of Wine and Wisdom, our virtual Zoom edition. Yay! How are you, ladies?
Great. How are you?
Good, good. We're missing two of our friends.
I know.
Yes, we are.
We're Wine and Wisdom 3 right now.
But
We're
it's
missing
okay.
Angie and Jessica. Unfortunately, Angie's a little under the weather and Jessica had to work late, but it's okay. We're going to hold it down for them, right?
Yes.
That's right.
We're going to hold it
That's
down
right.
for them.
Sending them a lot of positive vibes.
Yes. A lot of positive vibes. You got this. And we'll have them back for our next episode. Angie will be out for a couple of episodes. Unfortunately, she actually wrote a little message for me to read to you guys. On her behalf, we are going to wish her a speedy recovery and hope she gets well soon. But she wants to say that with a heavy heart, I'm announcing my unexpected leave of absence with Wine and Wisdom 5 due to health reasons. I want to thank everyone who has supported me through this beautiful adventure and hope to see you all soon. God bless and be safe. Con mucho cariño, Angie.
Salud to Angie.
Yes, so
For
cheers
a
to
quick
Angie.
recovery so she can be right back with us.
Speedy recovery, speedy recovery. Although we're going to miss her like crazy, but her health comes first, and that's what's more important.
So true.
Very, very true.
Especially in
So,
these times we're living.
especially in these times that we are living, that's very true. And, you know, she's been in pain for a while, so we just want her to get better so we can have her energy back because she has amazing energy and all her beautiful decor ideas. So we wish you a speedy recovery, and we can't wait to have you back.
And we love
Yes.
you.
Yes, and we love you very, very much. Very, very much.
Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about reinventing ourselves, just as we've done with Wine and Wisdom 5. Due to everything we're all living, we had to reinvent ourselves.
Yes, we have. We totally have had to reinvent ourselves from Claudia teaching, from you working like we were talking before. We've totally reinvented ourselves with this whole Wine and Wisdom thing, right? Now we're like,
Absolutely.
for a second time, because now we were doing it in person and now we have to reinvent ourselves and try to do it on Zoom with technical issues and audio issues and, you know, trying to figure it out. So, I mean, what do you guys think about other people that have had to reinvent themselves?
I think it's a part of life. I think we've reinvented ourselves multiple times in our journey of life. I know
Right.
when you are a mom for the first time, you're overwhelmed, but then you have to kind of reinvent yourself again to find your way back to you know, because we kind of sacrifice. So I know I've had to do that, reinventing yourself just as a teacher, because you're constantly learning, you know, from when I started, when I was 20 till now, things have changed. So you have to constantly learn and keep learning and reinvent yourself. Your personal things, right? We all want to accomplish certain things. So reinventing yourself in that, in my health journey, and just trying different things. I think the day you stop reinventing yourself is the day like you're called to heaven, right? When you're learning, you're always learning. And it's
Yeah, that's what life is about. You know, you have to change with the times, basically.
Yeah.
Right? So, like you just said, you give birth, that's something that you don't get a manual for. You got to learn as you go along. You get married, that's something you don't get a manual for. You got to learn as you go along. You change a job, you got to learn, you know? So it's everything in life. It's a learning process. It's about reinventing ourselves.
So
You know?
true.
and
So
accepting sometimes failure, you know, is
true.
at a later age. It was harder. You feel like, oh, you're older, but it's a part of the process, you know. It's like things are going to work out, yes, and sometimes they're not, and it's how you see it. Like, how are you going to fix it? You know, change your change strategy, as we call it. How are you going to change it? Or are you going to change your whole goal period? So it's just your mindset too, changing the mindset.
I believe that so
Yes.
wholeheartedly. I think it's totally your mindset, totally the way you envision things. Your mind is your power. And I think people
Yeah.
tend to forget that. They get so lost with everything that's going on around them. They get so overwhelmed. They just, fall into that hole and they forget that their mind is what keeps you going. Your mind, God bless you.
Thank
Your
you.
mind, it's a process and your mind creates that process and you have to just figure it out. There's always a solution. You just have to take the time to figure it out, you
Yeah,
know?
that's so
So,
true. If you put your mind negative, I'm a true believer that if you say, I can't do this, or I'm not able, or I don't know how, or I'm going to fall, or I'm going to get hurt, guess what? It's going to happen because your
mhm,
mind is so powerful.
Yeah.
Now, if you say, I can do this, I got this, I'm stronger than this, you can overcome anything.
I
Yeah.
believe that.
And it goes parallel with the reinventing yourself, right?
Mhm,
Here we are. We've all worn many hats through our lives, right? Whether it's promoting, whether it's party planning, whether it's, work, cheerleading, teaching, exercise, selling jewelry, doing makeup.
mhm,
We've done all that in collaboration between all of us.
Yeah.
right.
And that's reinventing ourselves every single
Mhm,
time.
Yeah. It's funny with the whole like makeup and hair. I used to do hair when I was like in high school, junior high school. Like that
Yeah,
was the thing. I don't know, Francis.
yeah,
Oh, Claudia, do my hair, and I used to do
yeah,
it. So it's funny how you do kind of like a circle, full circle.
right.
It came
Life
back
is a
to
full
that
circle.
yeah.
because
It
it's
is a
something
full
that I
circle.
enjoyed, but I didn't pursue because you go to college and you do things, but that's something that was a talent God gave me,
Yeah,
but
Right.
I didn't grow it in that
right.
way. And then later on, you're like, let me look into that. Let me get better at it. And then you do
Hmm.
it.
Yeah,
And it flourishes into something, right? Because
mhm,
that was something I think I was meant to do. Just,
yeah,
not at the time now. So, and it'll flourish, and it has flourished into something.
mhm.
And makeup I learned, through time, but hair was really the thing. But it flourishes into
Yeah.
something.
It
Learning
grows and
not to listen to that, to to that talent that you have, and just
mhm,
go for it.
yeah. Feed that talent, feed it so it can
Right.
grow. I mean, I threw, speaking about full circle, I threw my first party at the age of 14. I don't remember if you were there, but I threw my first
Yeah.
party at the age of 14. It was a fundraiser for my cousin Rudy, may he rest in peace, who passed away about a week before my sister's wedding. And he was supposed to DJ my sister's wedding. And we threw him a fundraiser at this Democratic club on Westchester Square called the Chippewa Club. And I threw my first party there. We had 250 people. Don't ask me how I knew 250 people at the age of 14, but I did. And it was sold out. We packed it or whatever. And now, you know, 30 something years later, I'm working across the street, doing live events and production across the street from the Chippewa Club.
That's so
And
crazy.
it's still there,
That's the way
right?
life is,
So
So
crazy. That's
you
different.
come back where you started, right?
That's always
right?
been your thing. Always since I've known you, it's been your thing. But you stopped, right? You stopped for a while,
I
and
did stop for a
you
while.
kind of what is that word? Like you subdue it, or you like
Yeah, I suppressed it.
you suppress it for whatever
Hmm.
reason. But then look, it's coming back in a
Yeah.
different way, and you're more mature.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah,
my
of
challenge
course.
now is trying to help my kids with the mindset.
Hmm.
'Cause, oh my God, sometimes they're so quick to say I can't, and I'm like, yes, you can. Like stop.
Hmm.
Right,
Because once you say you can't, that's it. It's over.
That's it.
right. It's over. Game is over.
That's
Game over.
it.
So
It's
I think,
it's like with everything. I always tell my kids, try not to use those words. They
yeah,
shouldn't exist. You can do whatever you think, you can do it. It's a matter of how bad you want it.
right.
Hmm.
Work.
You got to put it to work.
You gotta,
If you give it your all, you will get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Simple.
Or you can tweak it. Because let's say, for example, like I've used to dance with Claudia, and we've worked out too. They may be some workout exercises that she can do that I can't do because I've had surgery on my ankles, right? So
Right.
she tweaks it for me,
Right.
right? So it may not be the same speed, or it may not be the same
Right. You
intensity,
moderate it. You
but
moderate
she
it.
moderates it, right? So I can accomplish it, and so then I can do it.
Right. So you're
So
still doing your exercise. You're just not doing it
exactly.
at her level.
Exactly. So people need to learn how to moderate life and how to
Right.
tweak life in
Modify.
order for it to work for them so they can accomplish it
Exactly.
the way they're able to accomplish it. And people tend
Yep.
to forget that. They forget that life is tweakable,
Yes.
you know?
And I think we're living
So
through that right now so much, especially,
every day,
being
every
a
day.
but kids, we have to modify everything now because, there's such a gap in education right now, or the gap is wide because last spring kids lost a lot of time
Mm-hmm.
at learning. So now when they're in third grade now, you see that the deficiency, and now we have to modify. We have to meet them where they're at now and try to work our way up. We can't start teaching division if they can't add or multiply. So we have to modify and reinvent the curriculum almost. That's what we're doing as educators because of that gap and
Right.
understanding that you have to now modify and change it up to help them out,
And again, kudos to you and to all the teachers, because you guys are modifying yourselves and reinventing yourselves on a weekly, daily basis.
I know.
Yep.
You know, on a weekly, daily basis. And that must be so hard and overwhelming and challenging for you guys. I can't even imagine.
It is, but we do it. And I think we do it because we have teams. Like I know my team
Hmm.
is amazing. And someone is good at this, okay, help me out with that. Or we kind of have to work together to make it happen. And that's it. It's about working together. And that's
Hmm. It is. It is. But, speaking of reinventing ourselves, our next guest is, like we mentioned in the opening, is our very good friend, a college friend of Gloria's, right, Gloria?
Yes.
You guys went to college together, and he's going to talk about how he's reinvented himself, going from doing security to going back to college to now being an actor, which is like two different sides of the spectrum, but he's been doing really good and he's enjoying it. And we're so excited to have him here. So stay tuned. Up next is Anthony Rodriguez from Bully, The Rise of Two Kings. Welcome back, guys. And now we have our amazing guest and good friend of ours, Anthony Rodriguez. How are you, Anthony?
Good, good. How are you, Francis? Good to be here with you guys.
I'm happy to have you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
How's everything? You look good.
I'm trying to stay healthy. Eating right. Starting this new plant-based diet that I've been doing now for about a year.
Okay.
So it's working, and I've lost a lot of weight, and just working out every day, staying healthy. I strongly advise it to people. It's a little hard, but once you get it going, you'll be okay.
Okay.
I find like with that, you have to do like one thing at a time. Like if you're going to eliminate one thing and then another thing.
Right. It was a process. Right. So it was a process like Claudia was saying. So I started stopping eating red meat completely, which was very easy. At least for me, it was. I know for some people it's a little difficult. And then I gradually started just replacing, with other proteins, more plants, and then getting rid of chicken, which was really hard for me.
Yeah.
Being Hispanic, we put chicken in everything. Exactly. I'm surprised we don't have toothpaste made out of chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Pollo guisado, pollo fricasé, pollo al horno.
Exactly. So, that took some time, but, gradually I did it and moved on to just fish and stuff like that. But it's pretty good, your whole life changes. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, it is. It is a life change. A lot of people think that, they just diet and, work out, and that's it, but it's a life change, because if you just do it sporadically, then you're not going to see the results that you want to
Right.
see.
Yeah. I've lost a lot of weight. You've seen me in person, so as Gloria, it's been life changing for me, for the better. Trust me.
You were still adorable, chunky anyway.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I was. It was hard to keep your hands off of me when I was chubby. Now nobody wants to see me.
All right, I take that back. I take it back. So I'm so happy for you that you're launching this new movie. Tell us about it. You had mentioned to me that it's based on some of your true life events or things that you've gone through in life.
Right. Yeah. It's about 70% based on what I did in life, while I was in the military as a police officer, and the the issues that were at hand, and all the private businesses or companies that I had with security, the clubs. Alex Hugo, he's a good friend of mine. He actually started writing a series, which is what you see on YouTube now.
Okay.
And he started writing it with the intention of just putting out a series of detective police stuff. Just coincidentally, he used part of my real name and some parts of my life, but a lot of it's fiction that he put in there. And then we started working on the movie, which morphed into a movie. And now, with God right behind us, we're on Tubi TV.
Okay.
We're on Amazon right now. We're also we're on Deja Vu TV, which is a platform. She was Deborah Cardona owns Deja Vu TV. Very inspiring woman. She's got her own story. She's written about 8 books. She's got 2 out with Amazon right now. She actually casted me in her upcoming Pockets Full of Game 2, which is coming out. We're starting to rehearse now. So that's another movie that I'm in with her. And she was kind of the one that snowballed this whole thing with Alex and me for us to get our opportunity to put out Bully, because, a lot of people know me as Bully.
Why? Are you a bully?
I think we need more time to answer that question. But I'm not a bully.
I'm curious as to, like, I read your bio, and it's like you went from, you were, Queens, went to Queens College, and then you went to the military, and then you got into some trouble, and then, security. But what led you to that? To acting? That's like left field almost.
It's left field for me.
Process.
So it actually happened by accident. Alex was writing this great series, and like I said, it moved into the movie. And he asked me, he said, "Hey, why don't you play this character, that we wrote into the movie?"
So he's basically your friend, and was like, "Dude, you want to try it?" Like that?
Yeah, he had already shot a series, and he knew that, he called the movie Bully. Everybody, a lot of my friends, people that I know, they call me Bully. I've been in the entertainment business for a very long time, doing security work at big clubs, doing a lot of bodyguard work. I worked at a really big club in the Bronx here. Everybody knows I worked at Jimmy's.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That's how you look familiar.
We all worked at Jimmy's. Claudia worked at Jimmy's too.
Yeah. So I was a security. I was part of that team, and through that I made a lot of connections, and I started a record label back in those days. I had a small record label with a couple of artists signed to it. So I was always in the entertainment business, apart from having a 9-to-5, and doing, family stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it came across my lap. And when it came across my lap, he said, "Yeah, why don't you try it?" When I tried it, I fell in love with it. And I really enjoyed everything about it. And then shortly right after that, I started getting calls from other small independent films, directors, writers, producers, to come and just do supporting actor, or just, be this guy, be this. And it's morphing now into where I'm getting a lot of steady work.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's awesome. That is amazing. We will toast to that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can hopefully we continue you continue on this path, and one day, we will be sitting in that front row because you're gonna give us tickets, to the Oscars and stuff.
Sure. Yeah. As many things I can, yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully next year. I'm working on a project. I just finished the project now. It's called New to the City. It's a drama comedy. Lulu Lopez, she's a SAG actress. She produced, directed this movie. She also gave me an opportunity to work in her movie, and hopefully that'll be out in the Hispanic film festivals next year. Latino platforms that's where we're going with this movie. So, and I feel good about this because she's really, she's been in the business for a long time. She knows what she's doing. So I got that project coming out really soon. So hopefully, one of the big networks will pick it up, HBO Latino or something like that, or, and that's what we're working on, next
I
year.
love to hear that, like giving opportunities to the Latino community.
Yes.
Because just like, there was a point at one time where it was the same people, even the Black actors and actresses,
Yeah.
same people who were casted. I'm like, where are the rest of them? And now a lot more are coming up in the Latino side too,
Right.
that's pretty awesome. And I'm
It
glad
is
you're
amazing.
involved in that.
Yeah. Especially with this new change of guard that we're going through now in politics, just giving out this new, and I strongly believe that we need to give each other an opportunity, whoever we are, whether you're, Hispanic, Black, Asian, white, let's just work together and see what comes out of this. I think that's so important. Surround yourself with people that are successful is my thing, that way you can become successful.
Yes, and it's people that are supportive. People
Right.
that are supportive and they're going to help you, get to where you want to be, and only because they want to help you, not because they want to get something out of it.
Exactly. I have very close friends. I can count in one hand that would do stuff for me, or I would do stuff for them, whether it be musically, acting, or security, or just somebody that Even with you, I also, anything that you need, I always say, hey,
Of course, vice versa.
Yeah, definitely. I own a business now. I support a lot of women's organizations and stuff like that. I do a lot of nonprofit work now. That's what I do full time. But my partner, she's it's a woman. She started herself, and I consolidated with her on this new program that we got. We got a business. We help women start up their businesses, get their licensing, get them incorporated, because they get taken advantage. A woman gets taken advantage. Men have money, power. So I teamed up with her, and that's what we do now. We help incorporate, women, small businesses for women.
Right.
Oh yeah, let's drink to that.
Yeah, let's drink to that. Definitely, we gotta support, all these groups and all these different types of women advocacies and stuff.
Yes, definitely. We will drink to that.
Yeah. So I see like you do a lot of like, nonprofit or things like that. What has been the most rewarding for you in that area?
Well, when I started doing social services after I left the police department, I started with children, and that's where I gravitated to, was kids, special needs, and stuff like that. It kind of morphed me into more mental illness, and that's what I do now. I'm a clinical director for a nonprofit organization here in the Bronx, where we help out the LGBT community with AIDS and HIV, going through their transition, of whether it be housing, employment, whatever, medical. And so I'm the clinical director for a nonprofit here in the Bronx, and that's what I do now. And I think that's the most rewarding, just seeing somebody go through a change where no one wanted to help them, or they were categorized as a certain group and stay away from them, or whatever it may be, whatever, if they were positive, going through transition, or just being homeless,
Right.
Something like that, being categorized. So I'm big here in the Bronx with supporting those nonprofit organizations. We do a lot of charity work here, and we work with the borough president and stuff like that. So that's what I like to do now. That's what I've been doing for a while now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Give us a little synopsis, a little premise of your movie, and what we should be expecting when we see it.
We're expecting a lot of drama, action. There's some tense moments. There's a scene where I play the character that snitched on my case, and he gets murdered in the movie. That didn't really happen, but we had to make it exciting. So you'll see stuff like that. You'll see a car chase. You'll see, relationships and stuff like that. It's exciting. It's not your typical, detective movie, more drifting towards like a little baby power almost kind of deal,
Okay.
So this being your first time acting, what would you say was the hardest thing to learn?
When I guess when you want to say a line the way the director wants you to say, you have to do with an emotion and expression. That was the hardest for me because I kept looking at people looking at me.
Okay.
When you're right, so when you're in front of the camera,
Right. It's different.
You can't help but to look to like the side or the corner, right, to see what there's. So I had to learn not to do that. To actually look at my cast member. Like I had to really, and you can only learn that by either practicing or reading books. You get better at it. So
Did you have to do any like romantic scenes?
I have not done any romantic scenes as of yet.
Claudia's all excited. She's like, oh.
I'm like, no, just how does that go? 'Cause I'm always like, I wonder how they do. Like, I had a conversation with the kids. I have a 9 and an 11-year-old, and they had asked me like, are they doing like there was a kissing scene, and I'm like, there are like 100 people around them. They're not by themselves.
Right.
It's awkward. They have to. It's all acting. They don't know. They don't really love each other. They're not married. This is all acting. And I'm like, but they have wives in real lives. And they're like, how do they do it? I'm like, it's acting. It's a part of the job. And they're like, wow.
Yeah, when you do scenes that are intimate like that, you really have to have a conversation with your co-star. Like you have to let them know what's allowed, what's not allowed. You got to have good breath, I guess.
Very important.
Plus.
You gotta have, and there has to be some type of chemistry there too, and we all know it's just a job. It's just acting.
Right.
Right.
What would you say would be your advice to someone that's thinking about going into this type of business line of work?
I would say definitely just do it. Get as much information. Try to get as much knowledge from other people that have been in the business longer than you. And fail as much as you can, because if you don't fail, how you know whether you're good at, if Michael Jordan wasn't cut from that team, would he have gone home and practiced more to be who he is now?
Right.
If Walt Disney would have gotten fired from his job and they told him, you have no imagination, Walt Disney, you know what I'm saying? Then he would not be Walt Disney. So my thing would be is to just keep trying, and keep doing it. If you believe in yourself, go for it. Go for it.
Absolutely.
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Success.
So true.
Keeps gravitating to that. Like she dances. She's 11, but she's like, Mommy, can you get me a casting, like an agent? Okay, but what do you want to do? She's like, I really want to act. She's like, I know coronavirus is here, so there's a lot of work. I'm like, okay. So I don't know where to go. I don't know where to start.
I can tell you where you should go.
Tell me, because I'm looking into it. If she has been asking me for some time, and not that I've been putting it off, but I don't know if she's serious. But now she is really asking.
I'll give you the information. We'll talk, and then I'll put you on to where you can work. This is where I go, and I get work all the time, and not just through friends and stuff like that. And even if I know somebody, but I'll put you on to someplace where it's inexpensive.
Okay, I get nervous. That industry.
Listen, I will hook you up. Trust me.
It's a hard industry. And I feel like you have to have a certain type of mentality and understanding and acceptance of the industry, right. And just know that the rejection is only going to lead you to success, right? Exactly. Failure is only going to lead you to success. Those things should be motivators, right, to make you work harder to get where you want to go. But a lot of people don't deal well with rejection. Right. A lot of people don't deal well with failure, because you can have a blockbuster movie and then your next movie could be like Jennifer Lopez Geely.
Wah, wah.
Exactly.
But then again, look at her. She had a crappy movie like Geely, but then look at her. She's Jennifer Lopez.
Right, but there's so many actors like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That have a good, successful movie and then the other one isn't.
Yeah.
I
you
heard
know?
say
I was-
Part of the
that
industry.
resonated with
Yeah,
me. She was like, you know, I'm sorry. She said something that resonated with me in an interview. She's like, you know, I've learned that you don't have to necessarily be the smartest person, the most knowledgeable in an area. She's like, as long as you work hard, you will make it. Like, you don't have to, you know, sometimes even myself, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. But sometimes you just got to throw yourself in, even if you don't know. Just like
Right.
you will learn as you go with the right people by your side.
You got to have a great personality. You know, you could be someone who just started and
Right.
have one line or a sound.
Right.
You could steal the whole show.
Absolutely.
You stand out.
I
You
agree.
got to have
I
that
agree.
personality. You got to have that positivity. You got to just have something. You know, you put in the hard work and then you're next to, but you could have just one line, one word. I had one line in this last movie in New to the City. One line, but that was the line. Everybody
Right.
loved it. You know,
That's it.
There was one word. You know, it was Diablo. So, you know, that's just the way things, you know, the way they fall for you.
Listen, there's people in the industry that started as interns, getting
Right.
coffee for people, and now they're like, you know, one of the most popular DJs or one of the most, you know, well-known, renowned authors. Or so you have to start from somewhere. You know, the problem is that we have this intuition or inclination that we want immediate success, right? We want it tomorrow. A lot of people don't want to do the work for it or don't expect. They have to do the work for it, especially in the world that we're living now, right? With social media, and like somebody can post something today and they'll get 10 likes, but they'll post something else tomorrow and it'll go viral. Now all of a sudden you're famous, right? So
Right.
people have that expectation that, you know, we just have to post something and automatically we're going to be famous. And it just doesn't work that way.
Right. You got to keep at it. You know, it's just like just like my story, you know, I had to reinvent myself. You know, I couldn't go back to doing what I had to do when I first came home from being a good boy and getting in trouble. You know, I had to reinvent myself. I had to go back to school.
And you've been doing that over and over.
Yes, I have. You know, I'm in school now.
Exactly.
I'm going to Fordham now to get my PhD.
Nice.
So, yeah, I know. So you got to keep reinventing yourself because you got to change with the times. Look at the way technology is right now. There's just no way at my age with no experience, how am I going to compete with these young, up-and-coming, good-looking, you know, so I got to be something else. No, I got to be funny. I got to do something. And
I got to say, me knowing you for over 20-something years, I am beyond proud. And that's one of the things I admire about you, that you always find a way to reinvent yourself, to keep yourself going, to keep motivated, no matter what life has thrown at you. And so, you know what? Cheers to that, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really do, from all of you. That really means a lot to me. There's not a lot of appreciation people get, but Gloria, thank you so much. And everybody here, just thank you for your time.
And you know, it comes from the heart.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's not nothing written. It's not crap.
Oh, no.
It's 20-something years.
I know with you, it's 100%. Trust me, we go back. Gloria and I used to go to college together. School.
Yes, we did.
When I used to pledge, she used to see me when I was pledging.
Doing all your little stomps, dances.
You know, that's been my one regret, that I didn't go to a college that had like a sorority.
Gloria,
he was part of his thing.
Gloria, tell you, I was loud.
He was. We knew when Freddie was in the hallways.
Yeah. Plus it was a more black fraternity, and I was the
Right.
like light-skinned Dominican.
Yeah, Dominican in it. Yeah.
On the squad. So, you know, she saw all that stuff. You know, it was all right.
What would you say has been your biggest accomplishment in life? What are you most proud of?
My children. My children.
Amen.
My son.
That.
My son is in the Army.
Following your steps.
Successful. He's going into the Gold Star program now. So next year he'll be, you know, he's going to start his commission process. My daughter is, you know, living out in Long Island. She's practicing medicine out there. She's doing really good. You know, everything's pretty good with her. After many years of not having a great relationship, now it's pretty good. And I'm very proud of both of them. So I think
Yeah, well, I'm proud of you.
Very
Thank
proud.
you. I'm proud of you because you guys, you're always doing stuff that just surprise me so much, and just so, you are so, you know, spectacular is the word, really. You know, everything that you touch from the day that I met. I remember when you used to live on Bedford. Remember that apartment on Bedford you used to live over there?
Yeah.
One time, I think it was.
Like this is the
Beautiful
first
place,
time,
you know.
the first time I'm meeting you, and you have an amazing energy, and so it's like, I feel like we're cool. Like I've known you before,
Oh,
but that's the vibe you give, like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm very. Listen, I'm very laid back, Claudia. I'm about, positivity. Whatever it is that you're doing. I don't care if you are knitting. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what you're trying to make. I want to see what color. Keep doing it. Can you make me a hat? Stuff like that. So you gotta show those reinforcements because we didn't have that growing up.
Yeah, that's very true.
So yeah,
So true.
Yeah,
I've
but I
always
know
told that to all my friends.
we're gonna support you in your
Thank
journey.
you.
And so just thank you for
No,
being
thank you.
out there, doing your thing.
definitely, definitely, and hopefully when you launch your other movie, what is it, New City?
Yes.
It's called New to the City. New to the City.
Okay, New to the City.
And then I also have Pocket Full of Games 2.
Okay.
We're working on that now. And then everything else should be coming out on all platforms, Amazon, Tubi. And then hopefully next year, we should have Netflix involved. So
Nice.
that's what I'm looking for. Those, so that way we can start doing other things and helping out, our people more,
Absolutely.
But you're
So
definitely going to see
hopefully when you launch your other movie, you'll come back.
Oh,
yes,
definitely.
we would love to have you back.
Yes, whenever.
And hopefully we can do it in person.
Yes, in person.
Definitely, yes, definitely. For you guys, whenever you guys want me back, I'll come back. We could talk about anything. We could talk about government, politics, relationships, whatever it is that you guys want to talk about. We could talk.
I can tell you el diablo, coño.
A que sepa,
So the way me and Freddie would say hi to each other was desgraciado, desgraciada. It was the most love I ever got in my life.
I can't.
What?
I love it. But I know you have rehearsals at 7:30 and we've made you wait long enough. I want to thank you for taking the time to come and be on our show and share your story with us and share the launch of your movie with us. And I want to wish you the best of luck and lots of success.
Yes.
And before, when you make it to the Oscars, we want tickets.
No problem.
We have to be there.
Yes.
We're the security. Yeah. This time we'll be the security.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. We could be eye-catching security. There you go.
There you go.
Definitely. I'm definitely going to need all of you to be next to me, close, to make sure everything's okay.
Salud. To much more success.
Yes, lots of success to you.
And much success to you guys on your podcast and all platforms. I really do enjoy everything that you guys are doing. And you guys are amazing, just supporting each other, supporting women's efforts, and just Latinas in general. I appreciate that. Thank you.
We had to reinvent ourselves.
That's right. That's what it's gonna be. No entanglements, right? Just reinvent.
Just reinvent.
Entanglements, no. Ya eso pasó.
Eso pasó.
Lo que pasó, pasó.
We love you.
We love you.
Have a good rehearsal.
Yes, thank
Mucho
you.
beso.
Yes.
Bye.
We'll talk. Yeah.
Bye.
Claudia, take
Ciao.
care.
Bye, Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
Hi, everybody. So I'm here because I want to share a little something that I like to eat that's healthy and that you can maybe incorporate into your diet for breakfast or snack. So I love these Guerrero tortillas. And they're white maize blanco. And they're really only, they're gluten-free. And they're 10 calories, 100 calories, 100 calories for one, but that's okay. So I love to eat these. You can put it on the stovetop and you like heat it up and like toast it a little bit. And they come out a little crunchy, and you can put like scrambled eggs or eggs on it with avocado and bacon to add some protein. I'm going to show you a picture of a final product. So this is like my go-to in the morning. And I know that it's not high in calories because I usually eat it after a workout. So I've worked out, I burned some energy, you know, and I'm refueling my body. And that would be my carb, because it's important to balance. You need some carb, you need some protein, some good fats in your diet. So I would have my egg. You can have egg whites and my avocado for my good fats. And it's delicious, delicious. So I highly recommend it. Try it. Check out the picture that I'll show. But delicious. And it's guilt-free. You'll feel good. And they taste yummy. Okay? Enjoy. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So, ladies, what do you think about my little snack?
I liked it.
You're going to try it?
Very good. Absolutely, I'll try it.
And you know what? They last so long because there are like 100 of them in there. So
Nice.
it's good, and they don't spoil. Like, I'm serious. Like, I even, for my kids, love it. It's like a sandwich. You can even have little tacos if you wanted to. Like,
You could probably do like a grilled cheese with it.
yeah, a lot. It's very versatile, and
My boys would love that.
And it's gluten-free. Really, it's really.
I wonder if you can do like flautas with that. Maybe you can put like ground turkey in there and roll them up and fry them in like olive oil. Would that still be like a healthy snack even though it's fried?
Fried, I probably would stay away from.
Or maybe an air fryer?
Maybe air fryer. A friend of mine, she saw them and she said she cut them in like triangles, like fourths, and she baked them a little bit. So that her
interesting.
Like, tortilla, like but like and she made like a guacamole. So I haven't tried that, but I wanted to try it. I was like, because that sounds pretty cool. And then because there's so many, you don't want
maíz.
Right, so that could be an option for you if you want like a little bit of, chips. You can do that in the oven.
Wow, that is a good option. Yeah, you can eat that with hummus.
I will try them.
Try them, I'm telling you.
I am gonna try them.
Because you definitely, I think you have to like toast it a little bit. That's how I like it best. When you toast it a little bit with, whatever you want. You can even do like tuna fish, and then put shrimp. Little tacos, really yummy. The kids really liked it.
That sounds good. You can do so many things with it. Yeah. And it's a good grab and go type of thing because you can make, the breakfast, wrap them up, put them in the toast oven while everybody gets ready, and then you grab and you have a hot breakfast on the go.
Correct. Perfect. Yeah. Exactly.
So, that sounds awesome. That's a good idea, Claudia. Look at you turning into all me.
I know. I try. I struggle.
That's a good idea. That's an awesome idea. So hopefully you buy those tortillas, you check them out. Give us any quick tips or breakfast tips in the comments below about what you guys do in the morning for, breakfast or grab and go for your kids. And stay tuned. I'm going to give you some quick, cute stocking stuffer ideas on a budget. We'll be right back.
Thanks.
Hey guys, welcome back. So I have some cute little stocking stuffer ideas that I think you would like. I'm a creative person, so I'm always finding new ways to do different things, and I like to personalize things because I know my girls like to personalize or customize. So I got, like, for example, this water bottle at Walmart. It's $1, right? And then I have a Cricut, but if you don't have a Cricut, you can actually buy the vinyl online, and you can find them. You can customize your own vinyl design for anything online for $3, $4. So I bought these for the girls when we first started Wine and Wisdom, and I customized it with your names, like mine. Like, see, where's the name? Hold on. Let's do it this way. Yeah. So you see it has the name on it. And then what I did was I just tied a really cute ribbon on it, and I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought some grass, and I stuffed the water bottles with just some of the grass. I like pens, so since I like pens, I force them to like pens too. And I just stuff the bottle with the grass, right? And shake it up just to spread it out a little bit. Of course, this is gonna prove me wrong and it's gonna stay in one spot. But you get the idea. And then I just buy little cute pens and I put it inside. You can put a Christmas bow on top. You can wrap it up with tissue paper, and it's a cute little gift. It's a cute little stocking stuffer. If they like more pens, or maybe they do calligraphy or paintbrushes, or even if they work out, you can, put this in a little basket with a pair of workout leggings and a workout sports bra. Put it in a little basket and tie it up, and you have a little cute gift or stocking stuffer. You can also get these wine bottle carriers on Amazon, right? I think I bought 3 for $10. And it's the holidays now, even though we're not really visiting family, or we shouldn't be visiting family, but some of us are going to see family. So I customize it with our name, right? And then you have your wine bottle. I don't have one with me right now, but let's say, for example, there's the wine bottle, and you put it in, and you have a cute little wine bottle carrier, right? Very cute, very simple, something useful and easily to get customized. And then these are just iron-ons. So you can order them online, you iron them on. You can put your family's last name on it. You can put their first name on it, They have so many different cute little things you can do, and you can also do it with the wine glasses like we did it for our show. So they're just cute ideas, cost-effective ideas that you can do, and things that people will love and they're useful. So hope you liked it. Just buying little gifts on a budget. Bye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my gifts, my little gift ideas. So guys, what do you think?
Oh my God. I love that wine carrier.
Yes.
That was so cool.
I want one.
Me too.
I will make you one.
No, but I even love that it's iron on. I'm like,
it is iron on.
Easier than whatever you do.
That is so great.
I'm just like, I don't even know what
it is iron on. Actually, I'll post a picture of a basket that Gloria and I put together for our friend Andrew, who's been recovering from COVID since March. And I did we put together a raffle basket, and I made one of those. I made some wine glasses that say Joe Strong on it, his hashtag, and we raffled it off. And I think they raffled it off for like $200 and something. I think it was. Yeah, we raised about $10,000 that night.
Yeah, we did. It was an amazing event for a great cause.
It was an amazing event for a great cause. And, little things like that, you customize it and it makes a difference, and you can use it for a fundraiser. I think this would be so cute for a gift.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine you get something like that.
Like you said, people's name, family name, like that's awesome.
Definitely. It's just cute little ideas that are cost effective, especially now so many people are unemployed, right?
On a budget.
You give this, look, you can take this, you buy yourself a $6 bottle of wine, right?
Yeah.
And you go to a Dollar Tree and buy yourself 2 little wine glasses, you put it in a basket, it's a cute little gift.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's useful.
And you're not breaking the bank.
And you're not breaking the bank. And you can make it in different colors. And
I was thinking in the water bottle, like you can put like lip glosses, like chapstick, put it in there. I don't know if it's of a nail polish or like nail file.
You definitely can. There's so many.
Somebody younger, it can be, hair accessories, fuzzy socks. We always do the fuzzy socks.
Yeah. I love it.
Fuzzy socks. There's a numerous amount of things you can do. And it's a cute, useful little thing. And I use my water bottle all the time. So just ideas. I hope you guys liked it.
It was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with our final remarks. Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed getting all the information on healthy eating, all of our little gift tips, right? Our Gloria's friend Anthony. I think he did amazing, Gloria. What do you think?
It was great. It was so much fun having him on.
He was. He was.
Good energy. Such good energy.
He does have good energy. He's so
So
positive.
excited for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm excited for next week.
Me too. Thank you guys for watching our show tonight. Tune in next week where we will have Power Trip Radio and podcast host Rosie La Jefa. So excited for that one.
I am excited for that.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Wine and Wisdom 5. And don't forget to take a minute to sip some wine and share a little wisdom. See you next
Cheers.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.